Your attention, please, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching, yes,
live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. And today's starting pitcher, Jacob Mizorowski. What do we have on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
The 0-2. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the first. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And going for the Reds in this one, Andrew Abbott. What's the scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for.
Base knock center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the
0-2. Up the middle, the sliding play at short, fires to first, wide throw, pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive.
We all know that first inning can be a critical one in terms of guys settling in and the tone being set for the game. So this isn't what you're looking for on defense.
The 0-2. Well struck left field. That's got a chance. And he brings it into the warning track. Nothing for the Yanks in the first. Second inning upcoming from the Bronx. No score. Bounced up the middle. Bounces into the outfield for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front.
0-1. Out towards right center field. Caballero on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the third out. So one hit is all they get. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied 0-0. Fastball right back to the mound. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. The Reds score first. It's 1-0.
Well, the best home runs are the ones that give your team the lead. That's a great feeling right there. That's like.
Got him. Now 2 away.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up.
And that one is lifted in the air. Caballero drifts towards it. And that is that. Reds strike first with the solo blast. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Two down, nobody on. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Timing on the
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. The 2-run shot, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 2-1.
What a moment for these fans. They're going nuts.
So 2 down. Next to hit, Junior Caminero. Up the middle. What a stop. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. 3 innings complete. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. On the ground to the left. And it gets by him. Now he'll turn for second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now
Goldie. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next for Cincinnati, the catcher, Tyler.
Making a move at first. Coming on a pinch run for the Reds. Will
Benz trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Swung on, belted. Leaping, and it's gone. That one barely got out of here. And the Reds jump out in front. It's 4-2. These fans are dealing with some heartbreak right now. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the bullpen. Jacob Mizorowski departs, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. New pitcher for the Yankees, Fernando Cruz.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Out towards right center field. And that is that. Reds get 3 on this long ball. We're midway in the 4th. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Graham Ashcraft.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now into the game, Spencer Steer. He takes over as the new first baseman. Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in hopes the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
These hitters today are so...
Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They trail it here 4-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Dives, and he can't hang on. So now back to the top of the order.
Those plays are challenging for outfielders because of the chase to the ball. You know you have to do everything perfect just to
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Fernando Cruz won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Paul Blackburn.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to...
Cut on and miss. Struck him out, and 1 away.
Well-executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Ouch, that one drilled him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm, as you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling. But from what I can tell, I think they're going to let him continue.
Eugenio Suarez. Into center and a base hit. Here comes Hayes around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Big at bat to pad their lead up.
Bounce to the right. He takes it on his own. They limit the damage here. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's 5-2. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Emilio Pagan.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing.
Here's the 0-2. Bouncer to second. McLean. That's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.